we were disconnected from our ancestors. That used to be our conduit to the divine. We had power. When you watch how they fought back then because of their spirituality, they were winning. We're losing right now as we continue to be Christians and Islam and Muslims and Jews and whatever it is that they want to be. How do we reconnect back to our ancestors? How do we reconnect back to our African spirituality?
Very interesting question that you're bringing up. And I know it's a question in pause, but there should be a follow-up question. Since we are losing, how do we win? Because then we will be progressively addressing our subject matter. I will start off by it's not just disconnection from our ancestors. I think that sounds like a cliche. The real issue is the loss of land, is the loss of address, is the loss of identity, is the loss of autonomy, it's the loss of self-governance, it's the loss of our kings. It's a loss of our maternity wards and childbirth centers. It's a loss of our schools of rites of passage. It's the banning of our universities in Timbuktu. And so to have a way of what did we lose? I think we make it so simplistic when you simply say we lost our ancestors. It can't be. We lost our very core of being.
The ancestors are not happy that you said that about them. See, they're coming for you. But he makes a point. I made it simple just to go on, Baba Mponga, we are back.
So to be simplistic and simply say, oh, the African was colonized, it can't be. In fact, we're using a term which you understand as a colonialist, and then you say this was colonization. But I wish we could use real words like cultural genocide. Like the Jews are not afraid, though I don't know if they are Jews or not Jews. These Hebrews, it's a discussion for another day. But they are not scared of addressing Germany in the right sense and say this was Holocaust, this was a genocide. And you come around as academicians and you say it was colonization, it was disenfranchisement, it was land dispossession. And you are looking at populations right now on statistics not less than 300, 400, 600 million people, inclusive to COVID. We cannot measure those figures. And we look at it from a colonization perspective. I would want to submit to my fellow scholars out there, that is the weakest way of allowing an abuser to define the kind of crime that he has caused. Then he's the one who defines it. He's the one who defines your pain. He's the one who defines how you must be healed. He's the one who has the solution. And he's willing to pay for the solution for you to go to his cousin brother and not report to the judge who will get him arrested. I'm just using that as an illustration. But you cannot be the perpetrator and then become the chief surgeon in the healing process of what you have destroyed. So to begin to look at colonization, to begin to look at our spirituality, even for me, it feels bad that we need to redefine ourselves in the very language of the people who have messed it up.
I couldn't agree more. I think